So let's talk about Persona 5 Royal, because there's a few things that you might want to know. Some streaming guidelines that you might not be aware of. Also, a new update on what happened when Atlus bent the knee. That's right, but Atlus is changing content in the game so that way they don't upset tons of, oh wait, just reset era. My bad. Not a lot of people, just reset era. We don't want them to get upset. God, no. That website must always be appeased. But first off, let's go over this handy guide that Atlus put together for us. We want to go down here and we're just going to check streaming guidelines. Want to make sure you're doing okay when you stream the game. Wouldn't want Atlus or Sega to come after you, take your stream down. Got to be careful. If you do stream, here are just a few guidelines. Please appropriately mark spoilers if sharing story content. Okay, that's fair enough. You know, people that haven't played the game or don't know the story, you do want to keep them, in the dark a little bit. Include the copyright logos at Atlus, at Sega. Okay, fair enough. It is their creation, and it's important to share that. Stick to normal streaming guidelines, such as do not slander the game or other players. Oh, okay. Wouldn't want to slander the game. Why would the game be under any kind of scrutiny? Why would people be upset? Why would this even be in there? Oh, could it be something to do with this? Atlus tried and failed to fix Persona 5's most controversial scene. The update is slightly better, but the core issues remain.
I am shocked! Shocked!
Yeah, I don't think anybody is shocked by this, because this is how it usually always works. So, typical scenario, company triggers a bunch of weirdos on Twitter. They get upset, tweet about it, retweets galore. Doesn't really affect anything because none of these people buy anything or support anything. It doesn't change anything. Just a bunch of tweets appear. But companies see this as some kind of blow to them, so they're always quick to bend the knee. And then when they bend the knee, it's never enough. It's never enough. So they made some changes, and of course, the same Puritans are upset. And I want to be clear about something, and this is why these people are fake, okay? The scene wasn't changed at all. It wasn't removed in Japan or any other country, just for North America. All they did was change dialogue. So you didn't get an appropriate translation. They didn't appropriately translate it. They just changed it to appease some people. And the people that they're trying to appease, they were happy with it before they found out what it was changed to. Now they're even more upset because they didn't get what they want. But the reason why I say they're fake is because it wasn't changed in other countries, just here. It's like, so if this is really such a problem to your core values, that shouldn't make you happy, okay? Nothing was really changed. It was just censored for you. These people are fake people. But it wasn't enough. So what was the scene? Well, in case you didn't know, I did make a video on this, but in the game, originally, this character right here interacts with these two dudes that, are into each other, which is fine. But the reason they were upset is because apparently that's the only representation that group gets in the game, and they wanted it changed to suit whatever their desires are. I don't know. I don't know what they want, because you're not allowed to have jokes in any kind of context with anything anymore. In the original scene, they dragged him off screen like they were going to take him out for a night on the town, and they were flirty with him. And in the new version, they're not so flirty. They think that he wanted to go into a drag bar or something. So they want to take him in there and dress him up and let him on stage or something. I don't know. People are mad about it, though. Apparently, that's not enough. It's not enough. There's another scene in here where they used to be flirty with them, and then it got changed to them wanting to take him back to that bar. So that's the difference now. But here's the thing, and this is what blows my mind about this, okay? So listen to this part of the review here. I put 120 hours into Persona 5 Royal for Polygon's review, and I paid close attention to the changes made to every aspect of the game. And I'm not sure the revisions to the scene in question make that much of a difference. It's still an uncomfortable sequence. Here's the key thing. 120 hours into the game. Gave it a positive review, by the way. But this is enough to get butthurt about. Two scenes that maybe total into 2 minutes of 120 hours. And that's enough for you to get mad about it. And let's be clear, because they say in here, fans were upset. that fans wanted these changes. That's not true. The only people that wanted these changes were people around Reset Era, where a bunch of game journalists and developers and localizers all hang out and work together to try to make changes to the industry. It's a sick place over there. A lot of nasty stories over on Reset Era. One where this guy's talking about his poo-poo fetish and stuff. It's disgusting. Disgusting people over there on Reset Era. But they have tremendous power in the gaming industry, at least in the North American gaming industry. And they have enough to do stuff like this, to get Atlus to change a scene, which, has been done before, but they've done it again. And once they did it, it wasn't enough, because it never will be enough. And this person admits to playing 120 hours of the game and enjoying it, but this one scene is a big problem. So we need to spend resources to change that, and so on and so on. It's disgusting. And I'm quite sick of it. I'd imagine most of you are sick of it as well. But it's just another time to point out and say it once again that it's not worth it, because it's never enough. So just keep in mind, Atlus did bend the knee, and now they're getting blowback for it because it wasn't enough. If you want to buy the game, it's fine. It's up to you. I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just giving you the information to make that decision yourself. So anyway, that's it. What are your thoughts on this? Are you shocked? Are you surprised? What do you think? Does this bother you? Does it bother you that they changed it? Give me your thoughts on that. I'd like to hear them. Also, if you would share the video, that'd be appreciated. Throw a like up. That would be appreciated. Comments are also very, very appreciated. Also, make sure you still subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.